Welcome to Richmond.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's been fun.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's been great.
Guys doing good?
Yeah.
Good, good. I love to hear it. So let me tell you, let me ask, were you guys familiar with the video game franchise before starting this whole film journey?
I was not. I auditioned for the movie back in, I think it was like December of 2022. As actors, we get a lot of auditions.
Sure.
And I saw us for Five Nights at Freddy's. I assumed it was a Freddy Krueger film.
Oh.
And
Nice.
yeah.
He's back.
Yeah, and I was like, this is great. And so I booked it, still thinking it was a Freddy Krueger film.
Yeah.
And my casting got leaked online. And so people started commenting bear emojis on my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know what that meant. And so it really wasn't until I got on set that I saw the giant animatronics. And I was like, I think I may have been wrong.
Yeah, just a little bit. You're like, when does the bear show up in the Freddy Krueger film?
I was confused. So I'm still waiting on my Freddy Krueger film.
Nice. Very cool.
I was aware that it was a video game vaguely.
Okay.
At the time my son was 8, and so he kind of filled me in on
I bet.
stuff. And we, as soon as I got cast, we started playing the game together.
Oh, cool.
But the game is so simplistic on the surface. We opened it up, and we were both like, "What do we do?"
Yeah.
I can look left, I can look right, I can turn the light on, turn the light off. So we had to go on YouTube to find out how to actually play the game.
I love that.
Yeah, I was aware of the game. I don't do well with like jump scare games. They really get my anxiety going.
Yeah.
So I never played it.
Okay.
I've watched people play it, and then when I did get casted, I was like, okay, now I tried again.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Still can't
3
do it?
seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, done.
Horror games out completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Did you guys ever have a chance to meet Jason Blum?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually. Did you meet him?
No,
I didn't get to meet him.
No, he didn't come to set. You met him
he
at.
never came to set. So
Yeah.
a few months ago, there's a convention in Vegas called CinemaCon,
Yes.
where all the theater owners go. So Jason was releasing a couple of trailers for new movies. One of them was Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And he got the idea that he wanted to walk out on stage in the Toy Freddy costume.
Oh, wow.
And so, since I was the only one who performed in the costume, they called me to go into Henson's Creature Shop and teach him how to do it.
Yeah, wow.
And that was the first time I met him. And
Oh,
then
cool.
the only other time is I saw him last week at New York Comic Con.
Oh, very cool. He was out there. Nice.
Yeah.
I would imagine promoting the new film.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
4 different projects, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. How was the reception out at New York Comic Con
was
for
insane.
the new movie?
It
Yeah.
was insane. It
Oh,
was
I
a
love
room
that.
full of about 4,000 people.
Wow.
And I came out in the Toy Freddy costume, and Jade Kindermartin came out in the Toy Bonnie costume.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen so many cameras rolling at one time.
Yeah.
It was
Phones
just
everywhere.
A sea of phones videoing.
Yeah. Oh, how cool. Nice. Very awesome. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. How did each of you get your start in the industry? We'll start at the end there.
Oh gosh. So I went to school for audio engineering, and my path was not the typical path. And I was a broadcast engineer at CNN. I worked for a television network. I worked for America's Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
What'd you do for them?
I started out as a PA,
She
and
was a
then
criminal.
Yeah. Oh, we found her. Yeah.
that's why I'm in a costume now.
Yeah. Right. Hiding always.
That's how I got that role.
Yeah.
No. So I started out as a PA, and then started producing live shots for them, stuff like that. So I've always been in film and television, always
Yeah.
behind the camera, never in front.
Yeah.
And just, right place, right time, and being invested, and that's how I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
I started when I was really little. I was in theater when I was younger. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, so I worked in kind of the professional theaters around Memphis, and I went to school for theater, but I transitioned to film and television. I think into 2018, early 2019, it happens by you work hard, but like right place, right time. And so I ended up, my first show was Marvel's The Gifted, and ended up booking that, and then just fell in love with it ever since. So
That was the mutant show, yes?
Yes, I was a mutant. Yeah.
Hey, cool.
What was your gift?
What?
What was your gift?
What was my gift? Whatever the mutants are. I don't know. I was screaming.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was like a weird gray area with mutants where it was like they didn't want to tell you what their powers were. You just knew that each one was gifted in a certain way.
You just knew we were gifted.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
I studied acting at the University of Illinois.
Okay.
While I was getting my psych degree.
Uh-huh.
But I took a bunch of acting classes, started doing theater there. And when I graduated, I started pursuing stunts and acting parallel.
Cool.
And they've kind of fed into each other. I did live stunt shows at theme parks like Six Flags and Disney World, Legoland. And,
Very nice. No Universal?
no, nothing at Universal.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
you were at
actually
Legoland?
I worked at Legoland.
What did you do at Legoland?
I put the wet stuff on the hot stuff. It was a fire station show.
Oh, okay.
We would rap and dance.
Yeah.
And I was doing gymnastics on the stage, and the only line I remember is put the wet stuff on the hot stuff.
I love that.
That's what we did.
Was it in Orlando?
That's in Carlsbad, California.
Oh, okay, in the California
Yeah.
one. Okay.
It was my first year. I moved out to California in '99.
Cool.
And then just started hustling, meeting stunt coordinators and casting directors and stuff, and grinded it out for 26 years.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. So when did it hit you guys that the Five Nights at Freddy's craze was not just like a little kind of like franchise that'll be there and gone? Like this is here to stay for quite a bit.
I would say mid-filming on the first movie,
Yeah.
like we started talking about conventions and stuff. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah,
And that's kind of throughout the shooting of the first movie. We said, oh, this is big.
Yeah.
So luckily, I didn't know in the beginning because I would have probably been freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a slow roll into it, so I had time to get used to it.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'd agree in that it wasn't like all at once that it was like, whoa, this is big. I think it was little by little that we realized like, oh, this is a bigger deal than we thought, an even bigger deal than we thought, an even bigger deal than we
Yeah.
thought. So just, especially by like, we knew it was big when we were filming it, but when it came out and just the response to it,
Yeah.
even more realization that how
Yeah, I
big
had
it was.
no idea that it was going to do as well as it did in the box office. And
Yeah.
it was, on set, we kept having to like increase security because people kept trying to figure out how to get photos and
Yeah, I remember I didn't
All
even
the
try
leaks.
looking. I promise I didn't try looking for the leaked photos, but I remember seeing the photos of like the tip of the light up sign in the building. Like people were trying, you know.
yeah.
People would be outside across the street from the studio with cameras trying to take pictures through the windows into
Wow.
into the rehearsals.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we had to like stack boxes in front of the windows.
Right.
At one point, we were shooting the exterior of the restaurant. They brought out all these trucks to try and block view. But
Yeah.
Didn't work.
All you got to do is go between two trucks.
Sure, right, yeah. They're like, we're trying. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, we don't want to hire more security. That costs money.
Right.
Like, awesome. So, speaking of theme parks, Five Nights at Freddy's is at a theme park right now at Halloween Horror Nights. Have you guys attended have gone
Not
through the
seen it
house?
yet, but
No?
I have 2 kids, so I'm going to kind of have to.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't, but people have sent me videos because apparently, like, you see my shadow being bitten.
Oh, really? No way.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I hope you guys have seen the movie.
Yeah.
My niece is gone and she's like, you're everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
that's gonna
yeah.
be cool. People
Yeah.
are literally clocking in and clocking out as your characters. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When I went to Henson's to teach Jason how to move in the suit, they
Yeah.
were building those animatronics for Halloween Horror Nights.
That's how legit it is. They're not just phoning it in
Yeah.
at the fabrication thing in the back.
No.
Like it's
Same
Henson.
people that made the costumes, like the actual same people.
Yeah.
Made the costumes for the movie, made everything for.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, no, I live in Orlando, so I was able to go through it once or twice, and it's exactly what you'd want it to be. You turn
Yeah.
the corner, there's the light up sign. You walk in, it's the the carpet and the state. Like it's everything you'd want. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And yes, I know the shadow that gets eaten. Let's talk about Henson Workshop. What is that like? Being in such an iconic place. It's at the Charlie Chaplin building, yes?
There's 2 locations. That's the first one, I guess. The one they built these in is in Burbank.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the Creature Workshop.
Creature Workshop. Okay. Now, are you around like stuff from Farscape and stuff from the Muppets and like?
Actually, yeah. It was when you enter, they put you in this conference room. And in the conference room, they have like Oscar the Grouch was there, the original Oscar the Grouch, stuff from Farscape, Skek Skis were there, you know, the worm from Labyrinth and the dinosaurs. So it was a very, like for me, I totally fangirled out and was like, where am I?
Yeah, right. You're walking through your childhood.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It blew my mind. I just never in a million years would I ever think that I'd be sitting in a conference room looking at my childhood like idols.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. So since you guys are at a horror con, I'd love to ask you, do you have a dream horror franchise that you would like to enter?
I think we're in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the one,
honestly,
right?
yeah.
It's almost kind of a gift to have a franchise that's untouched, something brand new. It's like, you mentioned Freddy Krueger, you know, there's many of those movies, and they're wonderful, but like, I think it's almost more of a gift to start something like this and usher into the sequels, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think Scream would be great.
Ooh, that's
Sure,
a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's a good
Probably my
one.
favorite series.
For sure, yeah.
I love the really scary stuff. I like the Conjuring stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, The Conjuring's good.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might be too scared of that one though.
Yeah. Would you do a slasher movie or more of like a spooky haunted film?
You know, either.
Yeah, you're like,
I mean, with the slasher, I'd probably be too, goofy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like,
I would love to do the psychological thriller horror thing because my favorite horror movie, whether you call it horror or thriller, is What Lies Beneath.
Oh, great one.
that's a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. When the song Talking in Your Sleep comes on these days, does it trigger you a little bit whenever you're like at the
Absolutely.
grocery store or in a car?
I start going. I start going around.
Muscle memory.
So the day we wrapped on the movie, it was so weird because I got in my car and I turned on the radio and that song was playing, and I was like,
That's a sign and a half.
I was like, I don't know what this means.
Yeah, right. It's destiny. That's what it means.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we rehearsed for 4 weeks and then shot for 4 weeks. The animatronics, anyway. But the whole rehearsal period, we were listening to "We Built This City on Rock and Roll."
Oh, really?
That was the temp song because they
Yeah.
had not secured whatever song they were looking
Right.
for at the time. And then we went to set the first day, and the song was totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we got used to that one.
Yeah, I got to learn a new whole dance and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was, for us, we're so limited. It's like, well, I'm going to do what I do. And,
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
it works.
Did any of you get a chance to meet Matthew Lillard on set? Yeah. How was he in
Yeah,
person?
that was awesome. We had no spoiler alert. Like, did everybody see it? Okay.
Everyone saw the first one.
I was like, well.
Yeah.
So in the end scene, we have that scene with him, and we got to interact with him a little bit there. And
Yeah.
it was really awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tried to keep my, that was an intense scene for him.
Yeah.
Right? So you kind of don't go, hey, Matt, where you from?
Right. Yeah. You let him
Kinda
stay in the headspace.
Let him
Yeah.
do his thing, exactly.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was funny because it was, for the lot of it, when I'm in the costume, I wasn't able to see.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what he's doing. I have
Sure.
no idea. I didn't know until the movie was out that I was like, oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's like everything gets put together. Like I see now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
His is one of the only performances I did get to see because
Really?
Freddy's mouth is bigger, and I'm standing 10 feet from him, front and center. So I'm watching the whole thing going, wow, this is pretty awesome.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
this-
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Kat, did you get to meet Josh?
I did.
Yeah.
I was a huge Hunger Games fan,
Yes, I love it.
and I had the biggest crush on him.
Yeah.
And so I was really nervous to meet him, but one of my friends, Bailey Madison, she was in Bridge to Terabithia with him, and so I called her. I was like, "Is he nice in real life?"
Right,
Like, 'cause
yeah.
I'm really nervous. And she was like, "From what I remember when we were kids, like he's super lovely guy to work with. Like you should be good."
Cool.
And so he really was such an awesome guy, and it's always super nerve-wracking to meet actors that you look up to, because you're like, what if they ruin it for me, like, and I can't ever watch their movies again. But no, just not that at all. Super humble guy, really really ran this out, a lot of leadership, and then something I appreciate because I love working with kids is that he was always he was like a really like great big brother to Piper and the other kids that we had on set, and so I really appreciate him just coming down with that humility and treating everyone equally and with kindness. So really great guy.
That's great. Love hearing that. Yeah, no, he. Did you ever see the movie Detention that he was in?
No,
it's a horror movie about a time-traveling grizzly bear.
What?
That's all I'll say.
Wow.
If you guys like Five Nights at Freddy's, you obviously like bears. So check that movie out. And he's great in it. You'd like it. Yeah.
I love those kind of films.
Right. Yeah. It's like, what does that mean? Exactly. Have fun. Yeah. So let me ask you guys in the costumes, what went into the movements? Like, was it out when you were at Henson, or like we're gonna kind of train? Like, I know you said like we kind of just danced to the song, but
It was nobody. There was nobody who could teach us how to move in the suit. So Jess, myself, Jade Kinder-Martin, who played Bonnie, and then Andy Dillon, who was a stunt coordinator. That's what we did in rehearsal. It's like, let's figure out how these things want to move, and then video and show the director, and she shows Scott, and notes come back, and so we had to create the movement. There was nobody to teach us.
cool.
Yeah.
So
And we did go through, at least for myself, I went through several different movements for them to approve.
Yeah.
You know, it was different ways, because when you think of Chica, it's like, you know, the video game, you've seen it, but it's like, okay, now we're bringing her to life. Do you want it?
Right.
Do you want it more chicken-like? Do you want it more
Sure.
robotic? So it was a lot of kind of like drilling down, trying to figure out what movement they wanted.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, for me, the creepiest moments is just always the looking one way, camera goes another way, looking back, they're looking right at you. You know what I mean? That just ends a cold chill down your spine.
Yeah.
Did any of you ever have a Chuck E. Cheese birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you actually witnessed the animatronic band playing every 30 minutes?
100%.
Yeah.
That was like what I grew up with, and it was just as eerie back then as it is.
Right, isn't
working
that
with
wild?
these guys.
Yeah.
Like we were all basically buttered up for this movie as children, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's funny because we were looking, Kevin, I, and Jade started looking at animatronic videos of malfunctioning, and they were mostly the Chuck E. Cheese ones.
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
They are really funny because we were trying to get inspiration and
Sure. Like, what else can we find? Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, at some point, there's like heads backwards.
Yeah.
in-
We're like,
in
oh,
Chuck
okay,
E.
well, we
Cheese.
can't do
Yeah.
that, but yeah.
I think they took the animatronics away now, and I feel like we're partially to blame.
There is a Chuck E.
No,
Cheese
they
a few
tried to
blocks
blame
from my
us.
house,
That's-
and
yeah.
they like everyone's like, "Oh, animatronics are gone." I'm like, "No, I just saw them. They're still there."
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, they took them out.
Yeah.
And now it's
yeah.
a screen with cartoon characters and
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's lame.
There is like a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic museum in Mississippi.
No way.
Yeah, and it's only like I think an hour and a half away from my house.
Field trip.
Yes.
Gotta go.
I texted it to Andrea, who was one of the handlers on the movie, and I was like, road trip? She's like, yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
I'm sure they'll have like the very first ones and all the
yeah,
different designs.
it wasn't just like Chuck E. Cheese. It was like different animatronics that have been in restaurants. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, oh, that's so much fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen videos where like people have gotten the animatronics and then they have them in their basement and they put it to like Gwar and Slayer, but it's just
Yeah.
like, they're half broken and the heads are slightly, it's like nightmare fuel. That's
awesome.
Which I'd imagine. So let me ask you about the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. Did you guys get a chance to meet him from the video game?
Yes,
Yeah.
Scott was on set every day, and
Oh, really?
for me that was so impressive because
Yeah.
a movie set is really not that exciting.
Right.
It's really kind of boring. You just sit there and you wait. It's a hurry up and wait kind of situation. But he was there from the beginning, and we're talking long days,
Yeah.
12, 14-hour days. He was there from the beginning to the last shot.
Wow.
And that was so impressive to me because if you're not in the film industry, you don't realize how taxing that can actually be.
Huge.
And for him to do that, I was just like, this is amazing.
Dedication.
Yes.
And also word of mouth. You know, it gets out there where it's like, yeah, no, he loves his property so much that he wants to be there. But I'd hope he wasn't like, backseat driving. I'm sure he let the directors do what they
Yeah,
need to do.
he
and
did,
you guys
yeah.
do your thing. Probably was just, I have a movie. Like, this was my creation. I'm now seeing it come to life. And that's probably the coolest thing, I love that. We can start taking questions if you guys want to
yes,
start lining up
please.
at the mics there. Don't be shy.
Only one of us bites.
Oh, they're coming.
Here we go.
It's coming. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It's kind of high. So my question is, did you have any really, really difficult scene or scenes like when you're on set that were really challenging?
For me, the one that was like challenging is the one where I was just like dead. And I know that sounds crazy, but I have ADHD, and so it's really hard for me to stay still. And so they were like, Kat, like, you've got to pee and do whatever you need to do, eat all the snacks you can, because like you're gonna be there for hours. And so they put me like inside one of the animatronic suits that was nothing like they experienced. They experienced it way harder than me. But they put me in there, and I was just there a really long time. And like there were sometimes they're like, Kat, cut, like we can see you're breathing, like like you've got to stop. And then Emma, our director, really liked it when my eyes were like solid open because I was really creepy, and then you could just see like me breathing and like tears coming out of my eyes. And so that was, playing dead is harder than it looks.
It's really hard.
It's hard. It's harder than you think.
Moving your chest. You're like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, I literally can't stop breathing for that long. Like, you're actually gonna kill me. But it was fun. It looked cool. But that was my hardest one.
Well, don't you have that still on your
Yes.
table?
Yes, I do. Of me just dead.
Yeah, that's my favorite one of you. No, I'm kidding. I mean, maybe.
I know.
There was a scene, remember when they were building the fort? Mm-hmm. So there's the part at the end when Bonnie falls over. In the movie, he's standing on a chair. In real life, he was standing on my back. Oh. So I was on my hands and knees, holding up that 17-pound head with the back of my neck muscles. And that was the most painful thing Jade and I did in the entire movie. And then on opening night, we saw the movie together with our families. And when that scene came up and it was a chair instead of me, we were both like, oh, God, that hurt so much. So we couldn't wait. Next time we saw Emma, we were like, we gotta know, why did you cut that part? And she said it was a little too goofy, him standing on my back. So they made it a chair. Digitally, they made it a chair.
That was definitely, for me, it was the same scene. Mine wasn't as bad, but it was, so what you don't see is that I'm on all fours and Foxy was on my back. And so Chica, the beak was so heavy, and the helmet itself was like 17 pounds, and it was just pulling my neck down like that the whole time. So I'm like trying, they're like, you're moving, and I'm like, oh. So,
17 pounds?
17
Yes.
pounds.
Yeah.
Holy cow. And that's all, was it mostly front weight?
Chica, her beak was heavy. It was all made out of fiberglass. Well, don't quote me on that because I didn't make her. But I'm pretty sure it was. It was a heavy material. And it was just, the stunt helmet for sure was all front weight.
Yeah.
But the animatronics itself, it was like all the motors and stuff were up inside the head.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, next question.
So my question is, with all the different like eye movements or any kind of mouth movements or anything like that, can you go into what that kind of process looks? Was it like remote, or were you all controlling it from inside the suits, that kind of stuff as well?
We controlled the bodies and the head movement. The mouth, eyes, eyebrows, and ears were controlled remotely by the puppeteers. So they would each have a monitor that was in front of them, and they would watch our performance and kind of work with that, making all the facial expressions and everything, depending on what was going on in the scene. So we had no idea what they were doing. So I love seeing the movie because I finally get to see their performance.
It was, to me, it would like, I would just hear this like clacking. You know, the servers, or servos, I think.
Servos, yeah.
The servos, they would make a lot of noise. And I couldn't hear anybody speak. They had to like speak directly into my beak for me to be like, what? But yeah, it was a lot of noise in there. And you could just hear the like click, clack, 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 So I had no clue what was going on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next question.
All right. Did you bring anything home from the set?
We get asked that all the time.
I really wanted to.
Oh yeah, there was
But I
so
didn't.
much I wanted.
I mean, I wish I could have stolen stuff. I didn't steal. The only thing I stole, I mean, I didn't steal. They gave it to me, my chair back. But that's the only thing that I
Yeah, that's
took.
meant to be.
Yeah,
though.
that's meant to be taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did, some of the prize stuff from the prize counter was given to us.
Oh, not me.
Oh.
I wanted something from. I
They
guess
said
I should
not
have asked.
Kevin.
Oh.
Absolutely.
So actually, I didn't take anything, but we let my family visited the set, and my kids played in the ball pit one day, and my daughter lost a sock in it.
Okay.
So
Well, you
there's-
don't understand about this ball pit.
It
If
is
it's like
deep.
8 feet deep.
It
Okay.
was pretty deep.
It was really deep.
Yeah, I heard, and there was a cell phone that got lost in it.
I don't think that
somebody from
something
the
ever
crew.
got found.
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't get anything, but the set took things
Yeah,
away
the
from
set-
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey there.
Hi. You know, you said you've played some of the games, seen the games. What kind of characters from future games would you like to see in the next movies?
Ooh. That's good.
I love the glam rock.
Yeah,
I love them.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
and for me, Nightmare. I want to see a fourth movie just to get the Nightmare characters. I think the fourth movie would be super scary.
I'm seconding the glam rock. I love the glam rock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my
Hi
goodness.
there.
Hi.
I got you.
Was it you in the Fanta ad?
Oh.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they flew me to Prague in July, and we shot that commercial for 3 days, and that was easier than any day I had on set. Because it's a 30-second spot, so my clips were real short, but that was fun.
That was a really good question.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
That was an amazing one. Thank you.
She's taking my job. So I have another question for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Coolest thing that you've ever received at your tables at the cons?
That's good. I once received a Freddy candle. They had made a Freddy into a candle, and that
Okay.
was and somehow I got it through TSA, and that was awesome.
Really? So not like a little glass with the candle poured in it, like an actual.
No, it was Freddy as a candle, and I
Wow.
still have it. It's really cool.
Nice. That's neat.
That's awesome. I get a lot of fan art of Chica, and I keep it all. And I love it. I think somebody had made me this clay Chica head and cupcake. And it's super, super adorable, and I have it set up in my living room.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Cute.
I got a Freddy sock monkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there was a vendor at a show that was making sock monkeys, and she gave one to me.
That's cute.
Yeah, I still got that.
Nice. Well, it's funny, I work at a comic shop, and there was never enough merchandise. Like, we have kids come in all the time and asking for stuff, and it was before those little action figures started coming out and stuff, but there was nothing. So it's really cool to see a new franchise come out, and people have to get creative,
Yeah.
and they're just kind of coming up with things, and I'm sure you see pictures of things that they've made, you know, because they don't want to give them all away, so it's just look at these things I made, look at the art that I've made, and it's the fans I feel are super creative. DeviantArt is flooded with so much
Yeah.
fan art, you know?
Yeah.
It's huge, even to the point where when at Howling Hornets, when I'm standing in line, people will wear, you can't wear a costume into the theme park, but you can wear these light costumes where it's
Right.
just enough to where it's a costume.
Yeah.
And they have everybody. There's each character and stuff.
That's
and
awesome.
The fandom is just huge for
Yeah,
it, and
for
I
sure.
absolutely love it.
I'm so impressed by all the fans that are doing the cosplay, and they are so creative with how they're coming up with how they build these costumes.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're so intricate. And then they also will put lights in them. A lot of times they'll have music playing.
There's engineer work that goes into
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
It's
soldering.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
It's
There
crazy.
was a young gentleman that came over to the table and told me that, I took my speaker apart for this, and then these are my PlayStation lights, and I'm like,
Rewired all the electronics in his house.
Well, don't ruin your PlayStation.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everybody.
don't. Make sure that your parents are okay. Well, I
Yeah.
looked at the mom. And I was like, "Are you okay?" She's like,
It's okay. It's a
Fine.
PS3. It's fine.
Right, yeah. We got him another one. It's
She'll
like,
pay him
right.
back when he's an engineer.
Exactly. He's working for his future.
"Yes."
Now, I know this is always a hairy question. Feel free not to answer it. But is there anything that you can tell us about the sequel?
It comes out December 5th.
Hey, look at that. Okay, cool. Very
I
nice.
always just say it's more.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
way.
more
I
of
would
what you love.
It's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do think it's going to be even better than the first.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool.
I feel the same. It was. I'm trying to stop myself from saying too much.
Sure,
but-
yeah. We don't want the snipers.
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out.
yeah. It was, but I agree with Kevin. I think it's going to be scarier. I think it's going to be the storylines better. I feel like you're going to be invested more.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
Cool. Yeah, I know Matthew Lillard's character shows up in the game Dead by Daylight. I don't know if you guys are familiar
Yes,
with
I've
that.
seen, yeah.
Yeah, and people have been asking for that update forever. No matter what other update would come out, whatever, like, oh, we got Jason 4. They're like, that's fine. When does the Final Freddy's thing drop? And it was just like, all right, we have to drop this now. And yeah, they added his voice.
I've seen it firsthand. I have an 11-year-old son.
He is in. Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kevin, how do you keep secrets from him, though?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, God.
Locks him in a closet. I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you off stage.
That's right. He's not saying anything. at all.
Yeah.
That's right.
You bribe him.
I basically have to refuse because
Yeah.
he begs me.
Yeah, I know. That's got to be hard, though.
Yeah.
I told him something once, not about FNAF, about something else, and then he goes, oh, I wish you wouldn't have told. After he begged me for a half hour, he goes, I wish you wouldn't have told me. I go, never
no.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Dad's holding on to secrets now.
Yeah.
How is it with him and his friends? Do they come over and they beg you? They're like, Freddy,
No.
Freddy, Freddy.
No, they don't. No, Gage does. Yeah. Gage did, but I would just refuse, and he pretty quickly stopped.
They don't
but-
want the spoilers.
No, they don't. Braden, my son, does.
Oh.
It's so weird. You can't keep a secret from him. But then he regrets it. So I just
Right.
say no.
He thinks he wants to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he in his room with a corkboard and some red string? That's
No,
like,
he's not that meticulous.
And then you come in, you're like, oh, interesting plot. And he's like, no, I have to rethink this.
Right.
No, he's not that bad. He moves on to the next thing pretty quick.
Yeah. That's true for kids
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
The next thing. But I do think there's longevity in Five Nights at Freddy's in the franchise. Like,
Yeah.
It's here to stay for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been very honored to be part of it. And the fan base has opened their arms and has welcomed me. And I don't know, I don't want to speak for you guys, but they've been
100%, yeah.
amazing. And I just, I'm so grateful for it.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for doing this today. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thank you, guys.